Today is December the 4th, 2019, and I am in Safat, Kuwait, and I'm going to visit my publisher. And I just want you to pay attention to what I see. And as I typically enter the building from this area, but right now I see that they have some tiles on the floor and they're doing some type of construction. And there's a sign: first go to the first floor, by left, come down by stairs for Al Hafez Company. Now, typically I go this way. I want you to know that they have done quite a bit. If you look at the walls, the walls next to the steps, you can see where there's something going on. Some type of work is going on. Okay? And this is trying to get to the next level. There's an issue that I have with this. These seem to be, and I want you to look at the steps, pretty stable. I guess marble steps. And I've walked up and down these steps many times. But now that it's coming close to the time for me to leave and the publishers to complete the book, I'm noticing that a lot of construction is going on here. I want you to look even on this side where the elevators are, and all along there. Look on the side of the wall, okay? Trying to give you a good visual of what I see. So my question is, why is this construction going on? It reminds me of when I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was preparing for my dissertation qualifying exam. The military and their associates, they had dug holes underground and believing that it led all the way to Augusta University. And when I began to take my test, do you know that everything I had typed up vanished and it was just a straight blackout? I'm expecting the same thing regarding my book. There are some things that can be very harmful or damaging to the reputation of the United States Navy, as well as the United States military in general, and a lot of other people that are mentioned in the book, such as the congressmen or whatever. But I'm just letting you know that this type of work is going on here at the publishing company, and we saw no problems with this, or at least I saw no problems with this. And granted, I am not an expert in this, but I know that this is something that's happened recently, and I've been here since September, like the last of September, and I've been trying to get this book done. And here's the company. So there's something going on, and it reminds me of when I was in Atlanta, Georgia, preparing to take the qualifying exam. And as I'm doing this, I'm just giving you a good visual of what's here. Okay, giving you a good visual of what's here. What could they possibly be doing? Okay, laying tiles, what? Putting cables underground, what? Why? And for what? Okay, whatever. But also it reminds me of at Lottie's house when I had began to write in my book. I had begun to write in my book about how Lottie's place was a hot spot for the military to infuse fumes. As I described it, they were infusing fumes in my apartment in Chicago. Let me tell you, some of this same, similar handiwork went on at Lottie's place. A lot of it, where they probably were digging up the land to ensure that no residue from the chemicals they were using in the apartment would show up. So this is where we are right now. We're in Safat, Kuwait, at Al Hafez Company. And things are going on here, and we don't know exactly all that is going on here. I'm looking right here, and I do see that something's covered up. We don't know what's actually under here, but we do know that it's located next to this company, Al Hafez. So we don't know everything that's going on, but wow, something is definitely going on. Gonna walk on over to the surrounding areas. Yeah, we see new tile, but okay, of course you're gonna probably need to put new tile if you're demolishing something. going to go over here, and I'm assuming that some of that residue is right over here. So this is probably coming from Alpha-Fast. I think their intention is to do some underground cabling. And as these people are working on my book, and they have a lot of the materials that are supposed to go into the book, they can either get in and alter it and mess up the whole plan or whatever. I don't know what they have in practice or in planning for this, but I do know that this is something recent occurring, and they know that I'm preparing to leave soon, and they know that most of the book has been written a lot of the book has been written by some people on Fervor, and also another individual took on a typing assignment. Okay, and let me tell you, if this book can get out, wow. But I can tell you, much preparation is being performed. Well, much preparation is being carried out to ensure that this book does not get out. So whatever you see on the book, in the book, just know that preparation has gone into making this book come out looking a mess, so it can lose its credibility. But know that I'm going to put the truth before you and ask you that you be the judge, research, and see if this is even a problem, a possibility, what I'm proposing to you. So stay tuned for the book. Thank you, Lisa Daniels.